Sorry, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. Thought you were slick. Try to slick that stuff by me. I will eat you with zombies. I will eat you. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we have Golgari zombies. I know that skeletons are really getting all the Golgari attention now, but please, take a moment. Take a moment to look at zombies. And join them in the snow and the freezing cold, and join them and feast on the warm flesh of your enemies using horrible dark magic. Because that's really what being a zombie is all about, is feasting on other people. We forget that ultimately a zombie, what they want is to eat. Eat. And that gets lost. So we're going to help these zombies eat like crazy. And we are going to rip up the queue tonight. But before we do that, I need you to do something for me. Which is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Don't smash it, just gently push it. Gently press that subscribe button, or else the like and subscribe will come and get you. And the like and subscribe is a YouTube werewolf who will attack you. You can join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. You too can spam the like and subscribe emote. You can check us out at our Discord community, where you can share your decks and versions of all the decks that I have. And of course, this deck and all the others that I've built are available on my AetherHub down in the description below. So, what are we looking at here with Must Feed? We are looking at Shambling Ghast. Everybody knows it's the turn 1 play now, but we actually have a zombie deck for it to be useful in. -1, of course, will kill any small thing on the board, and of course, Treasure will help us cast other stuff. Very useful. Blizzard Brawl, another amazing card from Kaldheim. If you have 3 or more snow permanents, creatures you control get +1 and gain indestructible until your turn, then they fight each other. We're going to use this to great effect with Wight and some of the other things that we have. Deathknell Berserker. I've never really been able to find a good spot for him, but I think this is the deck where he can kind of round out some of our low-cost creatures to come in. If he dies and his power of 3 or greater, create a black zombie berserker token, which is possible. I'll show you how. Rune of Mortality. Deathtouch is going to be an important part of this. Not super important, but I like Rune of Mortality to give Deathtouch stuff when we are fighting things with Blizzard Brawl, because even if we don't have the damage, just the Deathtouch will get rid of things. I like Rune of Mortality because we can draw a card with it too, which will help keep it going. Will help keep things running. Now, Wight is the card that is going to do work here. Wight is a zombie soldier. It enters the battlefield tapped, but don't worry about that. Not great, but it enters the battlefield tapped, and then it has life drain. Whenever a creature dealt damage by Wight dies this turn, create a 2/2 black zombie token and exile that card. So that will permanently remove the card from the battlefield if they die from Wight. So what we're going to do is put Blizzard Brawl on Wight and attack people with it. And he will feed. He will drain their life and turn them into a zombie. That is his job. So you have Blizzard Brawl. If you have 3 or more snows, he's going to be a 4. 4 will take out anything. 4 will take down a dragon. It'll take out a Goldspan dragon and turn that Goldspan dragon into a zombie. And then it's immortal, indestructible, and then it can attack again. So even if you, on turn 3, put down Wight and then hit Blizzard Brawl, that is a beautiful combo right there. Inscription of Abundance. Very, very useful. Put 2 1/1 counters on a creature. Very nice for Deathknell to get that 3 or above. Or target gains X life, where X is the greatest power. Not too useful. Or target creature you control fights creature you don't control. Now, this one is an instant. So this one is an instant, so you can cast this on somebody else's turn. If they put down something immediately that has to die, hit it immediately with Fight Wight. You can kick it for 5, which is very useful to get all of those. Get Wight up to a 5/4, attack somebody, boom, gain that life. Inscription, very useful. Infuse with Vitality. In case things are going to die, bring them back. And then give them Death Touch. So if somebody is attacking you, well, give it Infuse with Vitality or send it in. Anything you want to do, it will gain Death Touch, return, and we gain 2 life, which is very, very, very useful. Rise of the Dreadmarn. This is kind of our respective anti-wipe tech here. It can be useful outside of that, but I love to foretell it on turn 2. If somebody rips your entire board apart, if you have a lot of stuff on the board in late game, they clear the board with Doomscar or something like that, or you know, Dragon's Intervention or something, hit this with an instant with 1 black ready to go, and you will have a ton of zombies immediately returning. Very, very cool. It's also great if you've just absolutely ripped their lines down last turn, or they go in for a big attack and everybody dies. You can just hit Rise of the Dreadmarn and immediately restock your ranks with these zombie berserkers. Mage Duel. One that I think is gaining some resurgence here. This costs 2 less if you cast another instant or sorcery spell this turn. Very good, because you can cast Infuse with Vitality, Inscription, Blizzard Brawl, and then it only costs 1 green. Target creature gains +1 and +2 until the end of turn. Then that creature fights target creature you don't control. If they have Death Touch, it will absolutely rip them up. 3 Death-Priest of Myrkul. Tiefling Cleric. Skeletons, vampires, and zombies you control get +1/+1. At the end of your turn, if a creature died, you may pay 1. If you do, create a 1/1 black skeleton token. This won't make zombies, it will make skeletons. No problems there. It does boost zombos, and it does let you refill your ranks a little bit. That's why we only have 3 of these. We could even get away with 2. Just a little bit of a booster to give everybody a little bit of a push. Now here's the big guy. Draugr Necromancer. He is kind of a sleeper because I don't see him played as much as I should. If a 4/4 zombie cleric, a snow creature, so he counts as a snow permanent. If a non-creature an opponent controls would die, a non-token creature would die, exile that card with an ice counter instead. You may cast spells from among cards in exile from your opponent's own with ice counters on them, and you may spend mana from snow sources as if they were mana of any color. Amazing, guys. Anytime you kill anybody with Wight or any of these Death Touchers or any of these things like that, you are going to be able to possess, you are going to be able to take them, freeze them, and bring them back as your own. So you're going to be able to steal the entire board if you want, using these Death Touches, using these fights to just rip people apart. Draugr is the heart of this deck. He is absolutely worth the rares. He will rip things up. It is really amazing what he can do. And he's a beefy 4/4, so don't sleep on that. With Blizzard Brawl on him, he can kill somebody and then immediately bring him back to your side. Binding of the Old Gods, destroy target non-land permanent, of course, very useful. One of the only direct removals we have. Then we can search for a forest card, and then creatures we control gain Death Touch. If we have a big phalanx of zombies ready to go in, and we have Draugr on the board, they know anything those zombies touch and start feeding on. Anything they touch and start feeding on is going to come back as a zombie, thanks to our Draugr Necromancer. So really, all 3 of those are going to be very effective. And then, of course, we have this one. She hasn't been really played yet. I haven't seen anybody play with her yet. But I am. Shessra, Death's Whisper. Oh, Golgari. Bewitching Whispers. When Shessra, Death's Whisper enters the battlefield, target creature blocks this turn if able. This is really amazing, guys, because we have all this Death Touch, and we have all these Wights and different things that will do things. You can force somebody to block. And when you have a Death-touching Wight on the board, and you just attack with him, they have to attack. They have to block that Death-touching Wight. They're going to get killed, they're going to get eaten, and turned into a zombie. Very cool combo. And then, if a creature died at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. I don't mind that either. Very, very useful to have that extra card draw if you need it. You can gain a little bit of life with this deck, so you will have some flexibility, but I wanted to include her. I think she is very nice as a half-elf warlock. Really is. Look at that crown skull she has. Really waifu material there, not gonna lie. 10 snow-covered lands, 9 snow-covered forests, only 2 Darkbore Pathways. We really want snow on here, so we only are going for 2 Darkbores because they're not snow covered, and then of course 2 Faceless Havens just for a little bit of extra attacking power, those man lands if you need it. So make sure you have plenty of snow stocked, and mana is not really going to be to taste with this. I would recommend this kind of build for your mana. If you don't have Faceless Havens, don't worry about it, but make sure you're running snow. I wouldn't put tap lands in because you kind of want to move quickly with this one. Okay, we have our lovely Golgari backs. Curve is 2.5. Kind of mid-range, kind of aggressive. It really depends. 19 creatures. We're going to be stealing creatures and making zombies, so don't worry about that. Low creature count too much. 7 instants, 7 sorceries, 4 enchantments, 23 lands total. We look at the curve here, guys. We look at the nice, gentle curve here. Few early plays. Really nice at 2, really nice at 3, but we are absolutely ripping it up at 4. We can really get things going at 2 and 3, but once we get to 4, they're pretty much in trouble, guys. They're really in trouble. So let's start feeding. Let us eat with this deck, guys. Let's get into it and absolutely terrorize people with Must Feed and the Wight Fight. Alright, guys. Been trying to make Wight work for a while. And I think I finally cracked the code on it. So, this is a bad hand. Yes. Much, much, much better. 2 Draugrs. I'd rather run the risk of, I'll get the mana. Yeah, good call, Jay. You did a good job, Jay. Thanks, Jay. Let's see what he's got here. Arctic Tree Line. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. So this is the idea here, guys. Oh, Snakeskin Veil. He did it. He did it, guys. He did it. He still takes the 4, though. Poof. He hit freaking 3 Arctic Tree Lines. That's pretty impressive. Leonin, Flurry of Blows. Okay, so now he's kind of becoming a problem here. I need my combat spells. I've got a million of them. Let's push. Yeah. You cut each one into thirds and give everybody a third. So they all get 2/3 of an ice cream. That's the answer. So he's going to rush in. He wants me to block, and he's going to hit with multiple spells. I am probably just going to take it. I don't know how many spells he could have, but with Leonin, it's going to be tough. So crash through. Yeah. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a big hit. Let's see if he gets the big 16 here. He did not get the big 16. He does get the other Leonin Light Scribe, so let's see if we can jank our way to victory here. Redeemer, how you doing, Redeemer? I think I screwed up here. I should have put down Faceless Haven. I messed that up. Dragon Guard Elite. If he has an instant or sorcery, he's pretty much in like Flint. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the instant or the sorcery. So he is the one who is in trouble. Oof. That one, guys, I'm gonna freely admit I fucked that one up. Let's activate Faceless Haven. Dragon Guard Elite. Yeah, I looked my way out of that one. Woof. Woof. Hey, what is up, Redeemer? You are Turbo. How you doing? What does that mean? You have a Turbo badge. I gambled it all. I'm going to say that. It was a big gamble. It wasn't me screwing up. It was me gambling. Thank you for saying it's not bad, Redeemer. Hey, okay. Turbo Twitch. I've literally never had anybody in my chat that's Turbo. That's really cool. Tenured Inkcaster. Okay, I got a build with her coming too. Let's feed some more, guys. Cold zombies. Cold, pale flesh. Ah, okay. Alright. You know what's fun too is I actually found a place to actually put Deathknell Berserker, which is great. Palacios. Carlos Palacios. The man of the hour. I want to get a stream deck for the sole purpose of when somebody comes in that I recognize, I want to be able to I don't even want to waste it on that next. I want to be able to play a little sting of like late night music with clapping, like a special guest. Then they gave everyone Prime with no ads, and then they took in part ways. So do you still have whatever Turbo is? Like, you still are in possession of it, or they kind of canceled it and this is like leftovers? Didn't get Twitch notification. Carl Palacios. Oh, he's got his Gold Lotus, ladies and gentlemen. He's got his Gold Lotus. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Very interesting. You're teaching me a lot about Twitch tonight. I've only been twitching for about 9 months, so I am by no means an expert. I do not know all the ins and outs. Search your library for forest card, put it into play. We put another forest card into play. We put down Draugr Necromancer. And naturally we fight. And that way we have Prosperous Innkeeper, who is now ours forever. Alright. Yeah, it's a good deal. Twitch really amped up the ads. Whenever I go into a stream, it's what keeps me out of watching unsubbed people. The ability is that freaking ads are so fucking annoying. Creatures you control gain death touch. Okay. Do this. Alright. Let me do this. Yeah, that is the bad news. That is the bad news. Coma. Exactly. Exactly what I was looking for, my guy. You fell for it, you buffoon. You fell for it, you buffoon. You buffoon. I now own your coma. Oh, you fell for it, you Simic. You Simic piece of garbage, you. Damn it. Got me with that one. Well, Coma is still in exile, which means that I can still get him. I flood real bad on this one. I flood so fucking bad. Let's do that. Auto pay. Oh my goodness. Cardboard or untapped. I have a AetherHub. Oh my freaking goodness. You kidding me, you guys? It's freaking ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous, man. How much fucking mana is that? It's 10 mana. Oh, there's Deathknell Berserker. That's something. It's nothing is what it is. Oh man. Doesn't do the card hover. Oh, okay, so it's a stream plugin. It's a stream plugin, yeah. Binding of the Old Gods, he's gonna kick that one. If I can get a Draugr, I can cast freaking Coma, and then I'm in business. So we're gonna see here. Untap. I gotta look at it. Like I said, I'm kind of new at Twitch. I'm kind of new at Twitch, so I don't really have all the... Look at that, man. Come on. What am I supposed to do with that? Seriously, man. What am I supposed to do with that? 10 mana and 19 cards. How am I supposed to win like that? How am I supposed to fucking win like that? Auto Shuffler. What are you doing to me, Auto Shuffler? What are you fucking doing to me, Auto Shuffler? And the two cards I drew were a Rune and a Rune, which are useless. Good lord. Everybody telling me, put more in there, man. Put more whatchamacallit in there. Alright, hold on one second, guys. When we don't flood, man, we're in business, as you can see. We almost got that guy's Coma. That's the good stuff. Alright. I'm gonna keep it. What the hell? Oh, Kalani Ambush? Yeah, I mean, that could throw it off, though. I'll try Kalani. Okay, Draugr, Deathknell. Let's do that. I'm actually on the play, which is very unusual for me. I usually am never on the play. That is a Doomscar. What we do to Doomscar is we play Rise of the Dreadmarn, and then we go in. Alright. Yeah, I might add a Kalani Ambusher too. It's expensive, but I mean, even a pocket Kalani Ambush is really good because this is a fight one. This is where you tear into their sweet, tender flesh and consume it. Wow. Using a Poison the Cup on that. Thank you, Stormblood. We're all richer for knowing that. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. I've been playing more conservatively with my creatures, and I feel like, oh yeah, now this is where we start eating people. So what we need to do here is we need to be very careful, guys. Tap, tap, tap. Auto Shuffler was just about to screw me, and I saw it, and I'm not going to let it screw me. Do the white thing. Do the white thing, guys. So now, Aspirin is ours. There you go. He might have a wipe here. He could put down a mana and hit the wipe. You got to watch for that. He's got a full hand. No, he's going to Luminarch it. He's going to double Luminarch it. Okay, so let's Draugr it. There you go. The Pocket Dreadmarn. Okay, so he's going to double block that. I'm going to save Rise of the Dreadmarn for when he tries to wipe me, because if you hit a Dreadmarn after wipe, after a big board wipe, you're basically back to, I love that it's an instant, because you're basically back to stock, because they're clear and you're clear. So, and he should not have lost 2 Luminarchs to me, because I'm just going to cast him again. Raven, your blood brother is here. I don't know why he did that. It was a weird choice. See how effective this is when I don't flood? Oh yeah, it's done. Rip and tear, guys. Rip and tear until it is done. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he did that. I couldn't tell you why he wanted to do that. He doesn't know how the cards work, I guess. Reading is for blockers. No, math is for blockers. Reading is for... I don't know what it is. I don't know what's reading for. Oh, Dreadmarn, that one black... that one black for board wipes is so effective, because I've gotten it huge. People have quit because they've like hit the board wipe and they wipe out theirs and they wipe out mine, and I throw it down and I get 7 zombies and it goes into my turn. What are they going to do? They're going to get 14 damage because they got no blockers. So, you know, it's absolutely effective. The first rule of White Club is don't flood. The second rule, the second rule of Fishbones, man, that's a good one. Got to figure out the rules of White Club. Rexay, what is up? 5-0, how you doing, 5-0? Let's do that. Alright, there you go. Here's a problem. He's got red. I'm waiting for him to not be able to burn me up, because I think that would be a better situation for me. Yeah, who was here? Oh, he left, man. You missed him. The other Raven. The other Raven, not even the Raven that you know. Yeah. Not Silver Raven, but Raven. I can't remember his name. Oof, he's going to burn me up. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was going to get my white, but I have to play it eventually. I have to play it eventually. Let's put down Death-Priest. No attacks. He took off. He fluttered away. Swarming Goblins. Let's see what he gets. 2. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't work out good. Let's block one of them. Let's do... kill him. Flip on all assets. Target player, target a creature you control, creature you don't control. Wolf. There we go. I told you, man, I don't have all these plugins yet, man. You gotta help me. You want to help me get Twitchified here. I'm mostly a YouTuber. Has anyone given him the links? I don't think any of y'all giving him links, man. That's how bad y'all are doing right now. That's how bad y'all doing right now. No attacks. Auto pay. There you go. I'm mostly a YouTuber, man. I kind of live record. My my filming of the things, but I gotta up my YouTube game. I mean my Twitch game, man. I actually do a work-a-day job right now. I still work, so it's a little difficult sometimes. There we go. I haven't uploaded it yet. It's gonna be up in the video tomorrow. So you're gonna have to wait and see. But there are a lot of other videos on my YouTube channel if you want to go check it out and subscribe. But tomorrow morning it will be up because I basically do live recordings of my whatchamacallits. Alright, we do that. There we go. Auto pay. You saw my Giants video. Okay, so you actually know me from YouTube then. That's cool. Let's put out a Goblin Gang Leader. Why not? Why not, you guys? Looking for giant decks. Giants are viable again, man. I really like that they're viable again. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna hit me with that burn? Battlecry Goblin is what I'm worried about right now. I'm gonna hold on to my Infuse with Vitality, and I'm gonna rush him. He's not expecting it. He's looking. He's doing the math. He's thinking. Oh, nothing is more insulting to Tanuki than red players who will not get with it, man. So he's probably going to triple block a bunch of stuff. He's going to shock her. Okay. So I'm going to bring in whoever I can bring back here. Death-Priest of Myrkul. 2, 4, 6. Okay, that's going to be 1. Okay. Who do I want back? I want Draugr back. Death-Priest is good, but... Swarming Goblins. Let's see what he does here. Damn, red deck wins players. They ruined the red deck wins. So let's put down Berserker. You red deck win players are a sure are a contentious bunch. Okay, so I want Relic Robber. Obviously, him and he needs to die. 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 Oh, I could get him too. So we'll hold off on him. We'll do 2 on him. So we'll do that. And that looks about right. Tanuki, man, your guy here is not doing too good, man. He's not doing real well, man. You're gonna have to report him to the Council of Red. The council must decide his fate. The Council of Red. So let's do this. Let's do this. And he doesn't want any more. Okay. He didn't want any more after that. He didn't want any more after. I don't even think he had a chance. I could have lost my whole phalanx, but he was really, really crashing up against some ice there, man. He was really hitting an iceberg. He did not play anything like the first 3 turns and let me get set up. Hey, Flunk, everyone's new favorite card. There was a turn, I don't know. I didn't see it. If there was, I didn't see it. Fire Warrior 44. Are you a friend of the Tau? Fire Warrior? Are you a big Tau player? Nothing wrong with that, man. I'm not one of the guys that hates Tau, okay? I'll tell you that right now. This is a safe place for Tau players. Dude board wiped himself. Says, I'll kill you, not if I kill myself first. Nothing. There's nothing. Oh, I have some anti-Tau people in the chat here. Fire Warrior, I apologize. Okay, Vecna decks. These never work, so it'll be really shocking if it does. We'll find out. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, you could put destroyers in there and they have longer range, right? I love Necrons. I would wish I could buy a Necron army. Do you know what low percent? Even though in canon I actually don't like the destroyer cult, I like Necron destroyers just for the usefulness of them. But I think the destroyer cult's freaking nuts. Said I'll kill you, not if I kill me first. Buy off Groff. We'll put down that buy off Groff. Oh there. I'll put down a Bayou Groff. Oh there. Well, don't say no Bayou Groff down. I'm gonna plant dog. I gotta do my Cajun accent if we're gonna go down to the Bayou Groff. Yes, sir. I'm not doing it out of mocking. I love Cajun. Ugh. Love it. A version of your Bayou Bloom deck. Tanuki, first of all, this deck is clearly a Snow Abzan. You're telling me you played a Snow Abzan deck. Okay, I gotta call that one, man. No. You did not play a Snow Abzan deck. No way. No way, no how did you play a Snow Abzan deck, my guy. I just don't believe it. I don't. I'm sorry. You played a Snow Abzan deck. Tanuki. I don't know about that one, man. I remember somebody liked the Bayou Bloom. And kept talking about it, but I can't remember if it was Tanuki. That doesn't make any sense. He's Mr. Red Deck W. Red Deck wins. Red Deck W. Listen, Too many colors. Yeah, I can understand even you playing a black or a Rakdos or something like that, but you're telling me you played a full-on Abzan. You played a full-on Abzan deck. Just full-on bang an Abzan deck, and you were just like, yeah, this is great. I love this. There we go. I do declare. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and pay that 2 life again, man? Alright. I could see you playing a Rakdos, a Gruul. I can even see you playing a Golgari, but an Abzan? Okay. Swaseka Fofosomomasi is gone. He is out of there. We're going to hit plat right now, guys. We're going to hit plat. Redeemer. Paulina. How you doing, Paulina93? It's been a while since we've seen you, Paulina. I know you like to lurk. No problems there. You do you. So let's keep feeding and hit this plat. Let's get this plat, boys. I thought about trying to grind a diamond real fast today in the chaos of the reset. But then I said, instead of doing that, why don't I just take a nap? Why don't I just go to sleep instead of doing that? That seems like it would be more fun. This does not have enough early plays for me. No, sir. This does not have enough green for me, so we're going to have to go down. We have to go deeper. Okay, Mage Duel, Inscription, Draugr. Mage Duel. I might get rid of Inscription. It's short season? Why is it short season? What does that mean? I'm scared now. Oh, he's a red player, guys. A Gobbo red player. He did it. He couldn't help it. He couldn't help it. He got it. Oh, I haven't even played to play Shessra yet. Haven't even gotten to play her yet. Haven't even gotten to play Shessra yet. Doing a patch August. Oh, interesting. I didn't even read that. I heard about the back end patch, but I didn't know it was going to cut the season off. That's weird. All right, we do that again. There you go. Wow, we are freaking eating red for lunch, man. Shessra forces you to block somebody when she comes in. And then if somebody died, you can pay 2 life and draw a card. But I like her for making... I like to force people to block my Wight or something with... If I attack with a Death Toucher, I force them to block. They don't have a choice. So, pretty cool overall, I think. TNT bet. Yeah, I better grind, man. I gotta get it to at least diamond in 10 days. That sucks. That sucks. Ooh, Blade Historian. Okay. So yeah, this is why you want Shessra for this right here. Watch this. He has to block now. He has no choice. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This card must block this card. He's dead. And so that means he's going to be exiled and brought to me. See? So now he's screwed. That's why Shessra is really good. All right, so what we want is we want Wight, and we want, of course, activate whiteness. Oh my God, we are freaking eating freaking red for lunch here, guys. Absolutely consuming red. Draugr Necromancer is ridiculous, especially with this build that I have. It's absolutely tough, man. Eat. How come people like the way I say eat? What is it about the way I say eat that gets people all hot and bothered? All hot and bothered. Dark Sorcerer. Hey, what's up, man? Let's rush it. Double strike. Eat. Here we go. Someone stole your train. Yeah. There was the second hype. There was the second hype beast. The hype train hit again, and somebody sniped it. Sorry, my guy. Okay, Bougie is out there. Bougie is out of there. Hey, we hit plat. Okay, plat on day one. Like it. I don't like being in gold. There you go. I love, you ever read some of those things about ravens, the scientific studies they've done on them, where the girl was, she used to feed the ravens, and they started protecting her and bringing her gifts, and then when she used to forget things, the ravens would leave it at her house. How are you able to get their creatures in exile to play? That is what Draugr Necromancer does. Anytime a creature dies, one of their creatures dies, you put an ice counter on it and put it in exile. Anytime that you are controlling a Draugr Necromancer, you can cast any card from that has an ice counter on it using snow lands. So it doesn't matter the mana cost. So it doesn't matter if they have a Tiamat. If you kill the Tiamat and put an ice counter on it, you can use whatever snow lands you want to cast it. Okay, so basically, right now, this combo is just too strong, man. It's just too strong. Yeah. Yeah, ravens are really interesting. And then there was a guy who trained ravens to steal stuff. They would steal money, and whenever he brought them, the raven would bring them money, and he would reward them. But if they didn't bring money or coins or bills, he didn't reward them, and he taught them to steal from people. It's absolutely ridiculous how freaking nuts ravens are, man. All right, so let's see what he's gonna do here. Let's Dreadmarn it up just in case he wants to hit that wipe. And apparently he just wants me to kill him. Sonic. Yeah, they have generational knowledge. There we go. Plat. Doing it good here, guys. But yeah, that one where they protected that girl, and then anytime she dropped things or forgot things, they would just bring it back to her. It's really crazy. She dropped something off a cliff one time, and then the next day it was on her windowsill. They're like, "Oh, you dropped this. You couldn't get it because you don't fly because you're not a raven." It's really weird. Ravens are very, very intelligent. Up there with like dolphins. It's really crazy. All right, yeah, we're just feeding on flesh, man. This deck is absolutely just eating people. Just ripping their skin off and eating their sweet, tender flesh. Eat. And then turn them into zombies. That's what we do. I suppose if somebody put on a mask made out of human skin and walked down the street, everyone would be going, "Oh my god." Yeah, I can imagine that's why they've always been like harbingers and observers, because they just watch stuff, they do crazy stuff, they have complex language. All right, I'm just ripping people up tonight, guys. I'm just casually just ripping people, ripping and tearing until it is done here, folks. So, Redeemer, does that mean you don't sub if you have turbo? You just have no need to sub anymore? Because, I mean, frankly, unless you wanted to... There's really no reason unless you wanted to use emojis. There are the emotes, not emojis, the emotes. You don't get ads anyways, so... Interesting concept there. That's probably why they don't want you doing turbo anymore, is because it takes away from subs. Alright, let's Death Priest, because I have a feeling this is a wiper. Cram Session. Anytime somebody plays World Tree followed by an off-color, I'm concerned. This is Jund. I wonder what kind of crazy Jund he's pulling off here. Containment Breach, Jund. Okay, let's just do it. Solid gold Death Stars. Okay, unexpected windfall. He's ramping to something. Okay. He's ramping to something. He is ramping to something. Without any creatures to attack, this deck is very ineffective. If he's just going to do... if he is just going to do nonsense... Okay, there's Shadow's Verdict. Exile. Alright. So he's going to exile. So, yeah. Good thing I didn't play very many creatures. Let's hold steady and see what he's going to do. Well, I don't have anything to play anyways, but so I got all my expensive stuff here. But yeah, without any creatures to interact with, if he's just ramping, yeah, he had a Doomscar too. This is ramp to craziness. I don't know what it is. Probably Crackle with Power and then Warlock class ultimate, I would imagine. So let's put a stop to that. Let's get rid of that. Binding of the old gods. What is he going to bind my gods? He's going to bind my gods. That was kind of a waste. That was out of spite. I have a feeling it's like a Crackle with Warlock Kicker is what I'm imagining he does. And then everything else is a wipe. So let's hit Death Priest. I think he's just going to kill anything I put down, so I don't even think it's worth getting into here. A creature-based deck is not going to work against him. Because this is probably completely spell-based. Yeah, he's seizing the spoils. Yeah, he's just digging and ramping. He's just digging and ramping. Okay, so... let's do that. Let's do that. Let's swing in. There we go. So let's see what he's got here. Warlock. Okay, so yeah, that's what he really wants to do. He wants to level Warlock until I lose double damage. Until I lose double damage, and then do that. Yeah, I'm sure of it now. And then probably Crackle or hit me for a huge amount of damage. He's going to dig for the cards he needs. Hit me with Crackle with Power. And then do Warlock Master. And then do it up like that. Get a search. Probably going to max out Warlock. Yeah, there you go. He's going to max out Warlock. He's try to hit me with something crazy big. He's going to use that. He's going to create a pest. Okay, so what do we want to do? That's the real question. Do this. Do this. Okay. I'm gonna make the thing. I have Infuse of Vitality ready to go. Next. Okay, he'll have to hit a wipe, but I might be able to surprise him with the Dreadmarn, unless he can hit me with the big spell right now. If he can hit me with the big finale right now. Scourge of the Skyclaves. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yep, that's what he wanted to do. Yeah, he's going to make me lose double. He's going to make me lose the life. Yep. It's a non-creature. It's a non-creature. Let's see if I gain. Oh, sorry, bud. Sorry, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. Thought you were slick. Try to slick that stuff by me. I will eat you with zombies. I will eat you. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. We must consume people. It is the only way. I gotta make a deck with her eventually. Alright, guys. Brains. Brains. I think the word of the day has to be, I mean, can it be anything else but flesh? Delicious flesh. Absolutely eating people up here, guys. Absolutely just pulling big chunks of meat off people and chomping it, and that's it. Very gory stuff here from Golgari. Beautiful, beautiful. I didn't even really need Kalani's Ambush aside from those few things, but this is an absolute banger here, man. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, guys. We're going to do the shakedown breakdown in a second. Hey, you know what? No, I'm going to leave it there. We left on a good note, my guys. So we're going to leave it there. Until next time, don't forget, guys, to eat. Eat.